Hi, my name is Bruce Kilmer. I'm a broker with Coldwell Banker, River Valley Realty in beautiful downtown La Crosse. We're going to talk a little bit today about the process of buying a home or property and making that a happy and enjoyable process for you. One of the questions I get asked frequently is tests and inspections and who pays for those. When you draft an offer to purchase, everything is negotiable, and your realtor can help you. There's certain sections in your offer asking to do tests and inspections. A home inspection is very, very important part of your process. Uh, Calls out anything that might need attention prior or after the close. So that would need to be in writing to be able to do a home inspection. If you're looking at a rural property that has a private well and a septic or sanitary system, you would also need to call that out in an offer to purchase that you want to have those items professionally inspected and tested by a plumber. So once again, those items are negotiable, very, very important part of your process. And your realtor can guide you through on selecting people to do that type of to work for you. The other thing that I get asked quite frequently is closing costs and who pays for those. That's another item that needs to be in writing and can be negotiated in your offer to purchase. So you've got certain elements that are in your closing, title insurance, deed and transfer, different things, and your realtor can write all that stuff in your offer to purchase on who will pay for what. But you want to make sure that you have a chance to review all your documents, including your numbers, prior to close. So on the happiest day of your life, when you go down to get the keys for your new home, that you know exactly what you're going to look at before you get there. It just makes the experience just a lot more enjoyable. Nobody likes to pay too much for a home, and your realtor can help you with this by going into multiple listing service and see what similar homes in your area have sold for. If you're looking at a 3-bedroom, bath and a half, or 2-bath home with an attached garage, your realtor's got that historical data at their fingertips, give you an idea, and obviously the condition of each home is going to vary. The location also will affect the price. But if you have your realtor help you with this, we'll make sure that you don't overpay for your new home. The last couple of things we're going to talk about is if the property, or if your home has property with it, has it been surveyed? Do you know where the lot lines and corners are? If it's in town, it probably has what they call a plat of survey, and those corners should be marked. You can ask to have a professional surveyor verify those corners. If you're buying a larger piece of property, very important also to have a survey done if there isn't already one, so that you have the corners, lines, and a correct legal description prior to closing. Now, we're going to talk just briefly about agency in this section also. Your realtor, if you go to an open house, the realtor that's working there is working for the seller to sell their home. They can certainly write an offer for you, but they are representing the seller in the purchase. Your other option is that if you want a realtor working just for you, there's an agreement. It's called a buyer agency, and that it's an important step before you start looking at homes to decide how you want to approach that. You want to work with directly with the buyer's broker or realtor, buy your home, or do you want to have a signed agreement with the buyer's agency? If you have any questions on anything that I've talked about here today, you can visit my website, www.brucekilmer.com, or feel free to call me anytime on my cell phone, 608-778-1336. I hope this information has been helpful, and good luck with your purchasing experience.